guys ready?
It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always winged it. We're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy? You ready?
Here we go.
What up, what up? Welcome into the OG NBA betting show. Got myself, Cababano, Dutchie, and Wham Bam will pull up very, very shortly. And we have a 7-game slate for the day. I do want to give a shout out to my guy, B. Foster. Got to meet him. He said he's checking in from LA, so glad you made it home safe. And said he had a great time in Vegas this past weekend. Yeah, great to meet you, bro. And appreciate you tuning in as well. Glad you made it home safe, like I said. Let's get to it. We have not a lot of games, but a good amount of games. And we're on a little bit of a time crunch here, Babano. So first up, we'll go Blazers and Sixers. This one opened up Sixers minus 3.5. They're now 2.5-point favorite. And then if you look at the total, it went all the way up from 224.5 as high as 229.5. Injuries here: Aiden out, Grant out, Tybal out, Robert Williams out, Mania out. For Sixers, Paul George is questionable, Oubre is questionable, Kyle Lowry's out. So you do have the Blazers on the second of a back-to-back. If I'm not mistaken, that game went to overtime too. So off of overtime on a back-to-back, Sixers definitely with the rest advantage here on the first of a back-to-back. So as a home favorite, Babano, Sixers are 1-13 against the spread. I know this is one that's a little bit of a shorter, just asking them to win. Do you think we can trust the Sixers in this spot for them?
Yeah, I can't, because first of all, they haven't won 2 in a row in forever. They've been terrible home favorites. I know they're basically 2.5, 3. They win the game, they probably cover, but I ain't taking Sixers. Great win against Golden State, but look, 44 points from Quentin Grimes. That's kind of an anomaly. That's an outlier. Who the hell saw that coming? Certainly not the Golden State Warriors on Saturday night, that he'd explode for 44 points, but credit to them. They've already shut down Embiid. It's not like that's a win that's, we're going to make a playoff push now. Not with what we've seen from them. They haven't won 2 in a row in forever. Problem is taking Portland. They basically emptied the gas tank and gave the mighty Cleveland Cavaliers everything they could handle yesterday in that overtime loss, 133-129. Yeah, Cleveland was a little bit flat, but still got to give Portland credit. I mean, that's the best team in the East record-wise and still almost beat them. So I don't know if Portland's going to fire back strong with a great effort, and I could see them on the defensive end kind of struggling here, and that's kind of where I go in this game. I've been riding Portland over the total of late. 6 of their last 8 games have gone over the total. Philadelphia is still not a team I trust defensively. So this total's gone up, and I think that's the best bet to make in this game, over 228 or 229 now.
Yeah, I got scared because I just wasn't getting the best of the number, but I mean, Blazers are playing, I'm pretty sure, at the fastest pace post All-Star, and Maxey is very happy to go at pace. Dutchie, what's good with you? The chat is happy to see you in here. So are we. How you feeling about Portland and Philadelphia, and how you doing today?
The NBA is a hell of a drug. And you looking at the plug. Yeah, man. Hey, it's going to be with you, Skee. But by no, better late than never, motherfuckers. Shit, I don't know when y'all starting. I was trying to wrap up a couple things. So, my fault. I definitely wanted to be when the show was going live. So, a little better late than never. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Leonard Morales, Mark A in the building, JT, OG Stacks. I see you, my dude. Much love showing up and showing out this morning. But yeah, man, you know what I got for you. You know what I got for you. Start this motherfucker. Skee. Back with this bitch, bro.
Is bad for your health.
I have a feeling it's going to be a game we still don't think you're going to like today. So we'll see. But I'm not surprised it's not that one. Warriors and Hornets will open up, or it opened up, Warriors minus 11.5. Now looks like it's as high as 13. Another total that skyrocketed. 222.5, the opener. See it as high as 229 right now. And you look at who's available. I'm sorry, who's on the injury report. Kuminga's still out. Post is questionable. That's a big deal for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler is probable. I'm sorry, Post is also probable. For the Hornets, Bridges probable, Curry probable, Moore probable, Gibson questionable. So I'll go right back to you, Babano. You mentioned it earlier. The two brothers get a chance to play against each other here tonight. Do you think we'll see fireworks? How are you viewing this game? Do you agree with that
Seth
market move
versus
on the total?
It is. I agree with it. I do have a bet of the a little bit on the full game over. It's up to 228. I think I got it at 226.5. So it's gone up a bit since then. I actually laid the first half full game a split with Golden State. I know they pounded Charlotte already once back at New Oracle in San Francisco, and so yeah, technically it's a revenge spot for Charlotte, but I don't factor in revenge spots as much when you're a horse shit basketball team. And right now, Charlotte's a horse shit basketball team. That's all there is to it. They're brutal. I mean, they're getting ripped and blown out on a regular basis. Other than losing by 7 at Dallas, look at these rest of these recent results here. A 43-point loss at Portland, 42-point loss at Sacramento. Sorry, 53-point loss at Portland, 42-point loss at Sacramento, 36-point loss to these Warriors, 13-point loss at home against Washington. Tells you all you need to know right now with this Charlotte team. So, I actually, the reason I probably wouldn't take Golden State if they weren't coming off the loss to Philadelphia like they did on Saturday night. It was their first hiccup in a while. I could see them bouncing right back, scoring a bunch. So, yeah, I got a bit of a bunch of different things going here. Little on the full game over, Golden State first half, Golden State full game. First half line is currently minus 7.5. Full game is 12.5. I think the team total, too, if you're scared by the full game over, wondering if Charlotte's going to contribute enough, even though Golden State's been playing faster lately, I think the team total is the way to go. Golden State team total. I actually had the Golden State team total, which cashed for me Saturday night, even though they lost against Philadelphia. And the team total is 120.5. I think they get 120s here in this game against a Charlotte team that, look at what they've done. They've given up 128 to Golden State in the last week. In San Fran, 130 to Sacramento, 141 to Portland, 129 to Denver. Every good team's gotten into the 120s against Charlotte. So Golden State team total over is probably a good route as well.
Dutchy, anything for this one?
Yeah, man. Big shout out to our guy, Razor Sharp Picks. 4-month member. Good to see you, my man. Check me and my boy Razor out tonight on the rotation as we vibe out and check out the motherfucking NBA and college basketball live. The only way to Seth do. Maybe Skee. Actually, I think we will see Skee tonight because he's going to win his bets and his ass is going to show the fuck up. You know what I mean? 7 p.m. out here on the fresh side. Skee, touch the fuck down after you go 2-0, bro. Yeah, man. Hey.
I'll slide through. Maybe be from my phone, but I'll slide through, though.
Nah, I'm just fucking, no pressure, bro. If you good, you good. But I'm just bringing you good vibes for the win. I know you started off March.
I appreciate that.
And last Monday, it was, I know what it's like, though. When you get smacked the fuck across the face, the last thing you want to do is put your face in front of another motherfucker, goddammit. So I'm with you. This game right here, I'm kind of, man, I'm with Bobano, but then I kind of just I was like, you know what? I stayed at laying the motherfucking wood here with the Warriors, and it was 11.5. So he's clearly I believe on the right side. The one thing that kept me off here was that they just played the 25th of February, so a week ago, and these motherfuckers lost by 30. I mean, it was cruise control, but they beat them the time before that. They smacked around a little bit too. So I'm going Curry, man. I'm going Chef Curry. I pay a little bit of juice on a minus 129. I like over 25.5 points. I just think he's clicking, man. He had the 56 in Orlando, came back and still got 30 in the L against Philly on Sunday. So I went over this number 3 of the last 4. I do think Charlotte's in this game a little bit after getting punked, but by the end of the fourth quarter, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 15, 16-point win. But I don't think we'll see Curry on the bench in the blowout mode. I think we get somewhat of a competitive game for about 3.5 quarters. And Curry over 30. I think Curry's easy 30. Now, remember, this is, he grew up in this area. His dad was a Hornet. And, I just look for him to go back home and lights out. He's playing fucking as good as I've seen Steph Curry play in an awful long time. Shout out to my guy, Dabby Cab in the building. Be sure to check out Best Bets We put it down on wax this morning. 11 best bets from the heavy hitters. Only the way the sesh can do it right there at Puff Sports Radio. Check it out. Check it out. But yeah, man. Steph Curry cooking tonight in Charlotte.
Casey says the fam watching. She think he gonna turn up tonight.
Exactly, Casey. We in the same rotation, young lady.
All right, let's I would think, I mean, Stacks, I think he said Mark Williams rebounds at 12 plus, something like that. I mean, I would think he could hit that double something for Mark Williams. He's been playing pretty well these past few games. Next up, Wizards and Heat opened up Heat minus 12.5 all the way down to 8. Total open 223.5 all the way down as low as 217.5. So a lot of big moves on these totals for these games today. You have Davion Mitchell questionable, Wiggins questionable, Jaime Jaquez is doubtful, no Jovic, nowhere. For Washington, Sadiq Bey, Brogdon, and Jordan Poole all out. I mean, you missing. I mean, why did this line move so much down? That's kind of what I'm thinking about here. When I think of the Wizards, when they lose, they pretty much lose by margin. That's pretty much what I think about it. But Bano, do you know why this line moved down? Do you have an opinion on it?
Well, I think it's because of the Miami spot. You know, they're coming off just this barn burner with the Knicks, where they lost 116, 112. It's a back-to-back spot for Miami off an overtime game. That's usually a bet against spot for most handicappers, bettors out there. So there's some reaction to that. Maybe there's some reaction to Washington with the rest advantage and beating Charlotte as a dog. I know Charlotte stinks, but, you know, they beat them 113-100. You know, are they going to, you know, cover here? I mean, they're without their, as you mentioned, Malcolm Brogdon, Jordan Poole, Sadiq Bey aren't going to play here tonight for Washington. So that means you're going to have Bub Carrington and Bilal Coulibaly now as their starting backcourt. Look, I lean Washington. I get it. I just think now at 8, it's gotten, you know, it's moved too much. I think if you got Washington at a better number, great. I still lean that way, but at 8, I'm a little bit put off at where the number is now. So at the moment, it's a pass at the current number.
Yeah, that I didn't watch that game yesterday, so I missed that they went to overtime. But that makes sense why the line is coming down, I guess, for that. But the Wizards, when they lose, they are coming off a win though. But when they lose,
yeah,
I like to think it's by a big margin. How you feeling about it, Dutchie?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my guy Mo Harris in the building. Good to see you. Thomas Mazziano, man, NBA is whack. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I mean, it's watered down. It's a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful thing. Believe that. Shit, I tried to watch me some college basketball yesterday. These motherfuckers had 11 points like 6 minutes in total. I thought I was watching the WNBA for a minute. I'm about to be like, Skee, the shit already started, bro. There's some Big Ten basketball shit put me right to sleep. Shout out to the Celtics.
You'll get better in the playoffs if you're shitting on it now.
Yeah. Shout out to the Celtics though, because you know that was a beautiful way to start off your Sunday if you was bleeding green. It was different here, god damn it. But yeah, this one, shit, ain't no motherfucking way. Miami is 8.5 point favorite. This is overreaction like crazy because they beat Indiana somehow, some way. I don't know what the fuck happened on my best bet on Friday, and then they played the Knicks tough, and I was actually on the Heat yesterday, plus the 6.5, I believe it was. Against these boys, I just, you know, against the Knicks, excuse me, because, you know, I knew the Knicks were going to, after beating Memphis like that, it was going to be small bet for me, but I just had a feeling that the Heat would show up. Now it's overreaction, but you got to take a hard look in the mirror to bet on the fucking Washington Wizards, bro. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they're the right side in this basketball game, and leave it at that.
I will keep going. Hawks and Grizzlies opened up Grizz minus 6.5. Now 8.5 point favorites. Total open 250.5. Looks like 251.5. Trey is probable for Memphis. Ja is questionable. I'll go slide right back to you on this one, Dutchie. The Hawks, man, you know how I feel about Trey. I like to think they can keep it close, but the market disagrees, pushing this one up to 8.5. They think that the Grizzlies can win by margin. You agree with the market, or you think Trey can make a way?
Ain't no motherfucking way it's Trey. It's Wade tonight, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. They a little too tough in Memphis for Trey's ass, all right? They grind a little too hard out there for Trey. He don't want to go out there when it's too late. This shit, it gets a little dark. That motherfucker go right back inside his scary ass tonight because Memphis is going to grind this motherfucker out. Believe that. Now, the line has moved a little crazy, right? Memphis first quarter has been really good money, too. They're like one of the best scoring teams, top tier teams scoring in the first quarter here. Atlanta got absolutely nothing for him defensively. I mean, there's a reason. This motherfucking basketball game is 251, bro. You score 250 points in this basketball game, you still don't hit the motherfucking over. But I'm telling you, it probably will go over. But, I mean, to me, there's just levels to it. And, you know, we're going to do a little something different here. It's like the 3-course meal. I got this at a plus money. It was after the line because I had it at the Grizzlies -7. And I think it's, you know, they like to do that trifecta spot. Shout out to our guy Razor, does the do damage. But I think it's clear. If you take the Grizzlies to win the first quarter, the second quarter, and full game, I got it at plus 105. Before I went to the gym, it was at -102 when the line moved. I think that's a good bet. You know what I mean? I really do. I'm not going to tell you to sit here and bet laying -8.5, but I think it's a 3-course meal. I think you'll eat very well if you take them to win first quarter, first half, full game. And we just got to win, not the spread, ladies and gentlemen. We just got to be up first quarter, first half, full game. It was plus money. Now it's like -102. It's good money. Believe that.
Hey, shout out to T Shank. Appreciate the $9.99 dono. Some good comments coming in here. Let me take.
That's always
appreciate
fire,
you,
man.
T Shank.
T Shank.
Yeah,
we might need to get a fucking something for him, Skee. Come on, man, get something for the.
Yeah, we need Wham Bam in here. What up, Wham Bam? What we got
There
the
we go.
sound bite.
There he is.
For T Shank in the $9.99 dono. Oh no, Wham Bam still setting up. He don't got it yet.
Okay.
You
We'll give
muted,
it
bro?
Appreciate you, T Shank. It's like he hears, but he don't.
There he is. He's got his music.
Shout out
on.
to Stephen Harrison.
There he is, little man.
Matt G.
Hold
We
on,
can't
y'all
hear
can
you,
probably
though.
hear me.
There we
hear
go.
you.
There we go.
We hear
Give
you
some
now.
for our boy T Shank with the $9.99 donut. Wham bam.
I know you got a sound bite for us. He can't hear us.
No.
That's what it
Now
is.
we can't hear you either. So whatever Lil Wham did, he fucked up the whole motion.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Little Wham's fault. Yeah.
You know damn
Well, we appreciate you, T Shank, 100%.
Yes. Thank you for the dono. Yeah.
Look at this from Marcos.
We'll let
Listen
Skee
to the show every day.
Bam get set up here. There we go. Yeah.
And I don't look at it because I be working, but it's crazy. So definitely he said he listens to it every day. He don't watch.
Someone told me that the other. That's the second time I heard that this week.
And we appreciate you putting it in, Marcos.
Yeah, man,
Much
on the
love for that.
grind. On the grind.
All right. Justin gifted a membership. I can't see who got it right now.
Shout out to
But,
Jay.
appreciate you for
Shout out to
Stacks
the one
for,
and only Justin. Yeah.
sending
Good
out a
stuff.
membership there. And we'll see if we got him right real quick. Wham Bam, you there?
I'm back. Y'all got
Here
me?
he is.
Yeah.
He's here.
We hear
All
you
right,
now.
we good. Shout out to the people, man. Shout out to y'all, man. How many games we done locked in already?
It's the fourth.
Yeah, we went through Portland, Philly, Golden State, Charlotte, Washington, Miami.
Yeah.
Atlanta,
Anything on
Memphis.
those?
So as far as Philly, I do like Andre Drummond rebounds. I do like Andre Drummond rebounds in that game. I think he gets crazy on the boards in that game. My boy going crazy. He happy as hell. But that is the only one, I think. Yeah, that's the only one. Oh, you guys talked about the y'all on the Hawks right now, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, we I like the Hawks today. So I think I seen Skee last night talking about it, and I kind of like had a good thought process on that prior to you saying that on the show with RC. So I like the Hawks here, man. I know that it's a better team here with the Grizzlies. I do agree. I think that it's probably levels to this shit. My guy Dutch probably would say here. So I do think that is the case for sure. But I just think it's too many points, bro. Like 8.5 is just a lot of points. I like the Hawks here today. So that's what I did take my time to say. I did take the 8.5 here with the Hawks.
All right. let's keep going down the list. We
Oh,
got
I got to talk about this game. I haven't said anything.
Oh,
about
I'm
that.
sorry,
Realize
Babano.
that. Atlanta
I
Memphis.
got thrown off. Got thrown
Not
off.
that I have a strong opinion. I think there's a lot of points in this game. But as far as the side goes, I mean, for Memphis, I mean, look at what Memphis has done lately. I mean, my goodness, it's, I'm going to shout out an old quote from this going back in time. If you know your American history, Fannie Hamer, she was a activist for black rights in the 60s, stood up for the black people and get them fair rights back in the 60s. And she said, "I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired." That was one of her famous quotes. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of laying points with Memphis lately because they're burning me right now laying these points. I mean, I'm sick of it right now, Memphis. They have been bad as favorites right now in recent memory. They haven't been covering numbers of this magnitude. I don't trust Atlanta fully, but I'm done, trusting Memphis, this kind of point spread range where they have been pretty bad as favorites lately. So it's one of these deals where it's a pass for me, but I think there's a lot of points. It's a high total, but I took a small shot on the over.
Well, I'll say this. I always, what I always say is you can't lay with a team who can't get stops. And Memphis, post All-Star, the third worst defensive rated team. Memphis started off the season a gold mine ATS off of a loss. They failed to cover their last four against the spread off of a loss. So looking a little bit different over there. What up?
Skee, let me ask you, who's the two? Is Atlanta's one of them two teams probably ahead of Memphis?
In the standings?
You said in the third, right? You said third. They gave up third most points.
Oh yeah. Atlanta is right.
Atlanta
is 27. It's 27th Atlanta, 28th Grizzlies.
Right.
Yeah. These motherfuckers, what? 143, 131, 135. That's what Atlanta has gave up 3 out of the last 4 games they touched the court. Get the fuck out of here, man. Those motherfuckers can't stop nobody. That's why I was like over. And I seen 250. I was like, oh hell no. Hell no.
That's a huge.
Right, we'll see on that one. I'm leaning Hawks on that one though for myself. Rockets and Thunder. You do have the Thunder here. Still a double-digit favorite. Went down about 1.5 but a 10-point favorite right now. Total, another one that's jumped up from 222 to 228.5. So you do have Van Fleet out. You have, let me see who's probable. Nobody's probable. Everybody's questionable here for the Rockets. Steven Adams, Dylan Brooks, Eason, Sengun.
I'm sorry, I was reading the chat.
And then Isaiah Joe.
Nobody knows their American history. I'm disappointed.
That's funny, bro.
What did they say in the chat?
They didn't understand my quote. You never heard of that? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Come on.
No, I've heard that before. I've heard that before.
Yeah, but I'm black, so hey.
All right, we're gonna go to Babano first. Maybe we'll get another good quote on this one. Babano,
Not on this one.
Do you agree with the market pushing the total up from 222 to 228.5 right now?
Well, I'm not sick and tired of betting overs with Oklahoma City. I've been cashing a bunch of them lately. I think it's worth a look again. 6 straight for Oklahoma City over the total. It's not like they are kind of playing. The defensive intensity is not there like it often is for the Thunder. So that's why, and they've been just scoring in bunches. I mean, you go on down the list. Look, they're getting Jalen Williams scoring a ton. SGA continues to do his regular thing. Caruso's been scoring. Aaron Wiggins has been scoring. Hartenstein's giving them some offense in the paint. I mean, they're just scoring in bunches right now, Oklahoma City. So riding the over wave with Oklahoma City. Houston a little bit banged up. Houston's off a home loss to Sacramento, but you look at them on the road. They've lost by double digits to Dallas, to Minnesota. They lost by 9 at Utah, their last road game. So they've been terrible on the road lately, Houston. This number comes down a little bit further. I'd take OKC, quite honestly. It's Thunder or nothing for me.
Oh, man. He said he's rolling with his boy. I'm gonna go to you, Wham Bam. Maybe Lil Wham gave you a
Little
little
Wham with a little
sauce on this
glue
one.
there.
What you
Yeah,
think
no,
on
he,
the Rockets and the Thunder?
all Little Wham is talking about is that maybe we could trust the Rockets first half now. Maybe we could trust the Rockets first half. That's what Little Wham is probably saying here. I think this is a lot of damn points though, bro. I think this is a lot of points, man. I know this is crazy because OKC does. We talked about this since the All-Star break, or really since the year started. There's teams that's going to ball out, man. Shout out to our guy B Foster, man. He balling out with us right here. B Foster,
We've got to have money.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. You already know that's all love right there. I think Dylan Brooks, you know what I'm saying, can hold it down, man. He gotta hit the shots though, bro. He gotta hit the shots for us early because he's damn near shooting all the threes for this damn team. Shooting damn near more than Jalen Green even sometimes. So I'm leaning towards I'm leaning towards fading OKC in the first half here. I like the Rockets. It's just I think it's too many points here, bro. I agree with Babana. If it went down a little bit, I would be going towards the Thunder here, but I think it's a little too many points. 6 points in the first half. I think I can take that.
Wham Bam trying to make a way. Stacy says, man, this whole slate is 1-800-GAMBLER. Dutch, you look like you calling that number right now. What you doing? What you doing with this one, Dutchy?
Hey, wasn't this one that? Nah, there's some decent money out here though. You got to find a way though, young lady. You got to find a way. Well, Stacy, I don't know. I guess
We've got to have money.
yeah. Look
Boy,
at
Ig Snizzle, my guy. Appreciate you, bro. Much love.
See,
You already
Ick
know.
act like
I'll
he
see
didn't
you
like-
out there in September. I saw you ask. I'll see you in September, man.
Ick act like he didn't like your analogy, Bobano, but it fired him up. Look at him now, $20
There you go. See?
Keep him coming, Bobano.
I should start saying more quotes nobody's ever heard of from people nobody's ever heard of, and then we'll get more donations. That's the new plan. Right?
Keep coming with that shit, please.
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit. Oh shit. Oh, this is hilarious. Nah, oh man. What the fuck were we talking about? What was it again? I'm sorry, but
Oh, Thunder and Rockets.
yeah. All right, bet. Wasn't this line at 10.5?
Yeah, it's come down.
It's at 10 right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Fuck this. Thunder was up and down all night last night with the Spurs. Rockets off an ass whooping. I don't know how the Rockets don't cover this game. I know there's levels to it, but I definitely I want to take the Rockets here. I was wondering if what you guys had saying about this game, because not really something I do, bet Rockets on the road, and realistically, I don't really fade the Thunder too often, but it seems like a lot of points. Way too many points, honestly, in my opinion. After the Rockets got smacked at home, you would expect Joker to have these boys ready to rock and roll.
I was going to say too, like this has been a Cedar starter type of spot too. It's like 126, 107 on the first game they played this year. Then it's 119, 116. Rockets got get back at home. Then you hear the last one, 111, 96. Rockets kind of went back to regressing there. So this could be another spot for them to be able to win it right here. So I kind of think if it's back and forth, they split the series tonight. So I don't think they're gonna win the game, but I think they could cover for sure.
He said, I'm sick and tired and not knowing who Urbano's talking about.
Oh my God. Dustin, you are hilarious.
Oh my God, man. Y'all killing me in the
Like when I
chat.
bust out the song analogies from that same decade,
Oh
the
my
60s, it's whoosh, nobody knows what the hell I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
they're gonna be clueless, bro.
Kooky,
All right, we
kooky,
got-
lend me your comb. Nobody's heard of it. Yeah.
Oh, nah. You on your own with that one, Urbano. I had you back on the last one, but you on your own with that one.
Yeah, you stumped us on that one.
All right, we got 2 games. I know we gotta our guy gotta go in a couple minutes. So Sacramento, Dallas, flip of favorites. Dallas opens small favorites, now small dogs. I'm not betting Sacramento. I just don't believe in that team. And I don't believe in Sacramento to play defense. So I lean Dallas, I lean over. Anybody want to touch this game?
I'm with you. Dallas and over. Bounce back spot after losing to Milwaukee at home. I know Sacramento's won 3 in a row, but Charlotte and Utah is not much. Houston's not been as great lately. That was a good win. It actually really was a good win, beating Houston by 10. But I don't trust them to do it again. I think Dallas plays better after the Milwaukee game. I don't buy the Kings as a road favorite here. So, yeah, Mavericks plus 2.5. I like the over as well. I think there's probably a lot of points.
Yeah, man, this was the freshest look. This was the freshest look, man. I gave this out this morning on Medicaid Monday, best bet edition, and I took it yesterday at 1.5. Everything Bobano said, I don't, and so no Sabonis. This addition of the big man, Lil Moses Brown from UCLA, he's getting numbers. They got to put a body on someone because DeMar DeRozan he hit that big shot in Dallas as they won in overtime, probably over a couple weeks ago, and they were 17 plus 17 in the rebound market. So they got to put a body on somebody. I think they do show up tonight here, so I like them an awful lot. Check out my breakdown. I just actually retweeted it on @DutchBoyFresh, and it's just a little short breakdown, man. But yeah, Mavericks all the way. I don't really understand the crazy. It's it's a lot of movement. What is that? 3 points? So a little crazy, but I still like the Mavericks.
Wow.
Yeah, I like DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, you said it. He had 42 points the last time he played this team. 14, 13, 16 the games prior, and those was with the Sacramento Kings, 2 with the Bulls, but he did get that 28 points. It's a 21 and a half point total for him. I think he's capable of doing that here, so I like him to get that there. They always want to call me right now. Oh, damn. Yeah,
all right. Last game on the slate. Pistons and Jazz. This one, Pistons are now 11 point favorites. Total went up from 230.5 to 231.5. Jazz not gonna have their guys. Markkanen's out, Clarkson's out. I was interested in over before I saw that. Now I'm just, probably gonna sit on the sideline for this game. But Bano, what you think?
I still did bet the over because they scored. How many? We've been here now a few games with Utah talking about all their guys are out. All their guys are out. All they do is whoever is playing their ass off, and they're covering point spreads. That's what Utah's doing. I mean, even with all their guys out, no Markkanen and no Clarkson and Collins and Sexton likely not going to play either. And all they do is they keep covering numbers. So I get it. It feels like we shouldn't want any part of Utah right now, but they're the guys that are in there. Collier and Sensabaugh, Martin, Walker, Kessler. I mean, they're playing hard right now. Problem is it's a back-to-back for them, and they played a hard-fought loss to New Orleans last night. Rest advantage for Detroit. Detroit's playing well. It's a pass for me from a side perspective, but I did bet over here.
You make a good point. I like the way this team has been playing, sharing the ball, and that makes me think that they still will be able to score here, even on a back-to-back. Dutch or Wham Bam, either of you interested in this game?
This game is very interesting. I think that you're going to be able to get both teams to be a little bit more competitive. I think you get the Jazz to be competitive here. I don't think that you have to lay 9 with Pistons. They're not going to be 9 live today. I don't think they're going to be wire to wire beating on the Jazz team. I think a lot of people are going to try to push this game. Like they said in the chat, this is a nasty ass card. This is one of those teams that they're going to try to punk on. The Jazz, I don't think they're going to get punked tonight. So I do like the Pistons. But I think I could get a better number with them live here. So that's my idea coming into watching this game tonight. But yeah, such a nasty card. I got best bet, and I'm gonna rock out with that.
All right, let's get it over to best bets. First up, Wham Bam, like we always do. Let them know how to get paid.
I love y'all, man. Y'all don't even know, bro. I appreciate y'all. I did find the best bet here today, and it's a lot to do with Embiid being gone. Since Embiid being gone, they asked the boy Drummond what type of confidence he's gonna have. He said definitely he's gonna be a confidence booster. What does he do best? Rebound the goddamn ball. That's what they need him to do. Over 9.5 rebounds for Andre Drummond plus money, man. Get that.
But Bano, how we get to the window today?
Best bet for me is let's go with that. Let's go with Portland, Philadelphia over. Portland overs have been good to me. I think we see another here. Over 228.5, Blazers, Sixers for best bet.
Good stuff from you. For myself, man, I got to make a decision. I haven't made a decision yet, but I'm either going with Hawks plus 8.5. And I do like that last game we talked about, that Detroit and Utah. I really wanted to get there earlier. So I like what Babano said. He's right. They're still sharing the ball. I'm going to think about both of those and see which one I lock in tonight. Dutch, last but not least, let the people know what the freshest look of the day is, and take us home.
Yeah, man. Freshest look, already gave it to y'all motherfuckers. Bright and goddamn early. Dallas Mavericks, you know what I mean? Get the best number out there because it's a better number than what I got. It's good money, believe that. Big shout out to Mr. Exotic, Sweaty Butcher, showed up and showed out this morning. We got Cheshire Cat in the building, the beautiful young lady Tasha. A lot of real ones showing up and showing out. We appreciate y'all. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah.
You guys ready? It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it. We're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready? Here we go.